As if God blesses a country, like God is blessing America. This whole idea of God bless America for me is absolutely the problem with America. He loves this song. I really hope the person who wrote this song has copyrights and gets money for it. That would be a good investigation. I'm proud to be an American. The way they say, this is the greatest nation on the face of this earth. Sorry, a place where you don't have health insurance for everyone? Where there's such a gap between the rich and the poor? Free for what? Free to starve. His hair looks great. I mean, it's shiny. And the tan. There should be a law like banning presidential candidates. Oh, there's Jared in the background. Oh, how did he get involved in that family? This Jared. Good. Well, his father was in prison, so. No mask for Jared. No mask for Trump. He's like typical Queens, like he's like Archie Bunker running for president. If you know the 70s sitcom, this macho guy who sits in his living room telling Edith, do this, Edith, do that. He's such a joke, really. Latinos for Trump. Well, there's Latinos for all sorts of things. He's like a rooster. Wait, let me get the sound on that so we can hear his beautiful speech where he puts down everybody and then like he speaks for unity and then he's like, but not for Democrats. Not for Democrats. It's like as if Democrat.
How many people are from Arizona? How many people are from Nevada?
Sunny Arizona.
That's not bad. 6 days from now, we are going to win Arizona. We are going to win Nevada.
He talks as if it's a war, like we're going to win a
We are
war.
going to win 4 more years in our great way.
These are people with a different political opinion. It's not like they're like aliens from space, the Democrats. So what the hell? Like, how can people be so stupid? In Europe, people think Americans are really stupid, and I was surprised.
Look at the fake news.
But now I understand why. They watch the news. This is what they know of
There's a
America.
lot of them. You know, I got a poll this morning. We're one up in Wisconsin, right? We were there last night. It was very cold.
He unites everybody for the elections, but after the elections, what's going to happen? They're going to be waking up for rude awakening. The nightmare before Christmas, I would call it.
I get a fake poll. So we're one up in a real poll, or even, or whatever, but we'll end up winning it. But I get a poll. ABC, Washington Post, they're fakes. Trump, 17 down in Wisconsin. 17. Thank you. Thank you. And they tried it last time 4 years
Why would
ago, and that didn't work out.
these are people are enablers? Why would
Dishonest.
it's all about me, 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 me?
Because they are just very dishonest people. Very dishonest. The vote for me is a vote for massive middle class tax cuts, regulation cuts,
He's like God. He thinks he's God.
and American energy independence.
Like ruining the planet. Very great. Great, Trump.
Support our police, support our military, defend our Second Amendment, which is
Support the police being racist.
stand up to China and ensure more products are proudly stamped with that beautiful phrase. You know what the phrase is? Made in the USA.
Yeah, sure. And very expensive too, so people are going to buy it.
Record prosperity, epic job growth,
Really quick.
momentarily
Yeah,
that
sure.
eradicates the virus.
So,
We're rounding the turn regardless. You know that. We got the vaccine. I say regardless, they'll say, well, maybe we don't. We have the great companies. And quickly ends the pandemic. Should have never come here from China. They should have never let it happen. We'll never forget. All over the world. All over the world. You see what's happening in Europe. All over the world. Normal life will fully resume. That's what we want, right?
well, how can you have a normal life with that as president?
Next year will be the greatest economic year in the history of our country.
How can you make such crazy promises?
Vote for Sleepy Joe Biden, and he is a sleepy guy, I'll tell you what. You know,
Oh, let's put down somebody else.
party.
But we're Americans.
Totally joined with the fake news media, the mainstream media right there. And they're totally joined with the big tech. Big tech.
This
I
is
don't know
PBS.
Section 230. Does anyone know what Section 230 you do? Section 230, I think, blah. You know, tremendous corruption on behalf of the Biden. Tremendous. You know you can't find it anywhere in the media other than the New York Post, which are very proud of, and they endorse me. They do my But you can't find it anywhere in the media.
That's true.
It's
That's
not
true.
on any of it's not in Facebook. They have trending. They always put me trending. They give you 25 things I've done over my life. They make it negative. Always negative trending. Sleepy Joe Biden with all the corruption, all the theft, all the money they took out of these countries that we end up paying for in spades. You can't find it in big tech, and you can't find it in the
And how much corruption does he have?
because they're crooked, they're dishonest, and we caught them. We caught them just like we caught them spying on our campaign.
Yeah, you were lucky. Definitely got
Just
lucky.
like we caught them spying on our
Otherwise,
campaign.
what would you say to people? What would you say to people? By the way, I have a new stand for the TV. Congratulations, me. Thank you, my city,
We
for
caught them spying.
all this furniture you can find in the street. And it was very light to carry. I just hope it doesn't collapse. So that's just a comment. In here, like my bookcase, I found as well. Look how messy it
Vote
is
for
already.
Biden is a vote for the biggest tax hike in the history of our country. This is the only guy I've ever seen. He's campaigning because he has no clue. He's shot. Just so you understand.
No, he has no
And I'll
clue.
say it. Because I've said, hey, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Here's a guy gets caught, and the media
Oh,
doesn't
God.
write about it. You know what they call it? Not freedom of the press, suppression of the press. We don't have freedom of the press. You know what? We don't have. You understand that? We don't have freedom of the press.
Well, we have to understand media is very subjective.
There's never been a time when it's more obvious than right now. Is it right? Is that right, Charlie? Hi, Dan. He wants crushing regulation. By the way, he doesn't want it. He has no idea.
You're talking about the other guy. I mean,
On the stage yet.
would you vote for him as a high school
People
class
get him
president?
off, get him off. He's trying to make it to the finish line.
It's like a mafia boss.
Honestly, it's a disgrace. The whole thing is a con job. Should have never been the candidate. And you know what? They have a corrupt party, and all of this work being done by big tech and being done by the media, that should be considered a major, massive billion-dollar campaign contribution, because that's what it is. They slash Medicare and Social Security. He wants to knock out your Medicare, your Social Security, and he wants to abolish a thing called American Energy. You see that, right? No fracking. There'll be no fracking. No, for a year he's going no fracking. He gets the nomination. He goes to Pennsylvania.
I think Sam is going to knock down Trump. He really doesn't. Sam. You don't like Trump, do you?
He's gonna win now. He's gonna win.
Sam thinks that Trump is going to win. Ouch. Sam.
Shredding your Second Amendment, which is totally.
I don't like Trump. Yeah, I know
You're
he's
so lucky I'm your president.
really narcissistic. Like, yeah, you know, he's like classic bookcase narcissistic. It's like, you're so lucky I'm your president.
Thank you.
He just like kisses the mirror every day.
By the way, we are substantially up in a state known as
Arizona looks really nice and sunny, by the way.
Got a lot of ballots floating around in Nevada. And you know, it's windy as hell out here.
His hair.
I said, is it windy? Should I bring a hat?
Oh, he's doing this hat
My
trick.
hair flopping around.
He should do kids' birthday
At
parties.
least they figured out after 3 years that it is mine. If it wasn't, I would have found out about it today. You know, should I put on a hat? Should I put it on like?
And now he's going to throw it to the audience.
I want to know who has worn this hat before. That's all I want. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Am I allowed to do it? I'll do it if you want. Otherwise,
Oh, he's actually wearing it. I thought he was going to throw it to the audience. Ah, it says 45 on it.
what a guy. Yes, better. Nice hat.
He looks better with a hat on.
You know, we're gonna change the hat. So we made America great again. We created the greatest economy in the history of the world. And then we had the plague coming from China.
I wonder if those hats are made in China. You know what? I bet you they are.
I even say, hold off in your vote until it happens, because a lot of you want to wait till Tuesday anyway. It's going to be a great, great red wave. But you know what?
Isn't it
Before that
odd?
happens,
Red is like traditionally
the Atlanta
the color of communism, isn't it?
biggest in the history of our country. You're going to have GDP coming out. It's going to be announced. And it's going to be announced probably on the first, maybe a day before.
Oh, you know what he reminds me of?
And if that number's not big, you don't even have to.
Bob Barker from Let's Make a Deal.
I think it's going to be maybe the biggest number in the history of our country. GDP.
He should be like
I'm taking a chance for
on a lottery,
You don't even
like
have to vote for me. Okay, who here is voting for Trump?
oh, they're there, you idiot. Of course they're going to vote for you. That's why they came. Then if they took the time to come there, of course they're going to vote for you. But what about the people who didn't vote for them? What are you going to do? Put them in jail?
That's good. And are you waiting till tell me, are you waiting till Tuesday to do this? Which is good if you can get out now. Is anybody sending in a ballot or you're going in and doing it the old fashioned? That's what I did. I just did that. But whatever you do, you have to
He's like your best friend.
going to vote for Sleepy Joe Biden.
He's like the shark. Like if you have a shark as a best friend. Just count your legs and arms.
He's a very tough leader, tough as hell. They're gonna figure it out, maybe. Although they wouldn't, if it was right, if it was good, they're not gonna report it. And he said, I hope Biden doesn't win because he's always sleeping. That was an interesting thing. This is a killer. I hope he doesn't win because he's always sleeping. You know,
How many coffees did he drink? My God.
this election is
I need a coffee. I just remembered it.
super recovery and a Biden depression. You will have a depression like some wins.
I'm learning from him how to talk to kids. Just repeat the same information again and again and again.
Back on. And remember this. Get rid of the Second Amendment. Remember this. Remember this. Pro-life. Anybody pro-life? This song.
Yeah, great. Let's force women to have babies that they don't want,
In my opinion, and I never thought I'd say
so they can abuse them. Great. Pro-life is fantastic.
the biggest in the history.
They don't allow women to have
It's
abortions.
a choice between a Trump boom and a Biden lockdown. He'll close it up.
Great idea. You don't want a baby? Have it anyway because you don't have a choice.
Talk about the American dream. We had the American
That really is good to prevent child abuse, isn't it?
Believe it or not, unity. I was getting calls from people, you wouldn't believe it. And then we had this thing come in. They came in very the invisible enemy came in. And we went back to work and we saved 2 million people. There's going to be 2.2 million.
Let's not talk about the ones you killed.
Maybe more than that. But it's a choice between the American dream and a socialist nightmare.
Socialism is such a dirty word for you, isn't it? Let's just step over the bodies of the poor.
Our country will never be a socialist country. And that's what I want to take.
Socialism is, for me, beautiful, but of course, you know,
That's where they want
taking care of the people that have difficulties in society is ugly.
including millions of truly amazing Hispanic
Who's Hispanic? Yeah, you're lucky to be on the right side of the
You
border.
don't believe it. You know the polls with Hispanics are through the roof. They're reporting on it. I said, I never had a problem. I always liked Hispanic, but they're getting to understand me and the incredible progress that we made. So the polls with Hispanic Americans
They're
are the
beginning
highest
to
ever.
understand me. How condescending.
Republican, but it could be that we're going to top them, and once we top them, you're going to forget about them because we've really gotten along. The poll. By the way, who saw the debate the other night? Anybody? Anybody?
He's like a
Well, 91 to 9.
an old man in a like coffee
91
bar.
to 9. That's not bad. I got angry at the media. I thought it should have been better. And I felt like Perry Mason because he admitted right at the end his last name. I said, does that mean you don't like oil, Joe?
Americans really do need their cars, don't they?
Colombo. How about Colombo? Right at the end, his FAO didn't go out. They were working for 5 days, and then they had to go to Pennsylvania where fracking's a big deal. Right? And how about Texas? They think they like it in Texas. No oil. Think of this. No oil, no guns, Second Amendment. No guns.
Wow, all the good things in life, guns and oil.
Trump has a 1-point lead in Texas. I don't think so. You know, I used to hear this 4 years ago all the time. He cannot win the great state of Ohio. He must win. We won by 8 points.
He memorized all the
Trump has never done this before. He
Wow.
cannot
He
win
memorized
Texas.
every
He cannot win Texas.
state,
I don't know.
and there's a lot of them.
Remember Utah? We had the guy from Utah. He was a specialist in Utah. He was going to win Utah. He came in third. Even Crooked Hillary beat that guy. Remember he shaved his head? Nice shaved head, nice guy. Remember his name? Yeah.
He's just muttering.
Another write-up. You know, we're against the law.
I think people come there because they're bored, they're unemployed, and they need a good show. Lock her up, lock her up.
I'm an innocent bystander. Every time that starts, he started it. So I always
Yeah, of course you did. You put oil in the fire.
mention her name. Crooked, disgraceful, deplorable, irredeemable. You know, they said deplorable and irredeemable. Who would have thought her speech?
Cursing other people really makes you great. I mean,
Horrible, but you also said irredeemable. And to show you what I know, I said, oh, she used the word
he just
irredeemable
like,
about people. That's terrible. But it was deplorable.
there's so many of him walking in the streets, but they call it schizophrenia or mental illness.
That was a disaster. But I never thought it was going to be that big. You know, the next day I showed up at a rally. Everybody said, I'm a deplorable, I'm a deplorable. Oh, boy. But she was a lot smarter than Sleepy Joe, but they've got a little bit different kind of a thing going right now. They're more desperate, you know? They're more desperate. They're totally desperate. Because they have a candidate. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. They took him off the stage yesterday. So he called me George. He thought I was George Bush. He called me George. It's unbelievable. You know, I didn't know if I was happy or if I wasn't.
He's like a show.
I mean, you know, and his wife was sitting right next to him, and she's looking like, it's on top. You could see she was under great, great stress.
No more than millennia every day.
By the way, these suckers are moving like hell. I think let's go off this. You know, isn't it nice to have a president that doesn't need a teleprompter?
Where is this kitty cat? Sam, you can't knock Trump down. Sorry, not
They
today,
are moving
because
like
it's gonna
crazy.
meet. Sam wants to knock down the
They are
TV.
moving like crazy,
Sam.
and that's okay.
I don't like Trump. I don't like him. Get rid of him. Yes, sir.
Thank you. And I love you. I do.
I think he lives for this election. What is he gonna do
You know, that's
after the
crazy
election?
to
That's what
say.
I'm wondering.
I think even the fake news would admit it. Nobody's ever heard. We all like Ronald Reagan, but nobody ever said, we love you, we love you, we love you. And
He repeats this like every time.
Reagan, who I consider to be top notch, if he came here, he'd have a couple of hundred people legitimately. He'd go into a ballroom, someplace inside, he'd go into a ballroom, and he'd have 200-300 people. And that's for, that's what the standard would. We're having 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,000 people.
Who want to be sick, obviously, in the pandemic.
And I'd leave some of these crowds, we were packed in Florida and all these places. And I'd leave some of the crowds and I'd look at that. You can't even see the end. You can't even see. If they were legitimate, they never show it on camera. They never show it on camera. They never ever show it.
He should have his own private news media. He does. It's called Fox
Barack
News.
Hussein Obama yesterday, they made the mistake. The camera slipped, and they showed his crowd. He had about 20 people there, Barack Hussein, which was about 10 people more than Sleepy Joe had yesterday.
He's like so mean.
Right? You saw that. And we had 3 rounds.
He's like the schoolyard bully.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And Joe was in his basement, and he saw it. And his handlers, much more importantly, saw it. They say, Sleepy Joe, we have to get you out of here. We got to move you. It's not looking good because, they put a lid on, a lid for a garbage can. That's where it comes from. They put a lid on. And he has a lid today again. The guy's got lids every damn day. And then he said, he doesn't want to have big crowds.
Yeah, he doesn't want to spread the pandemic.
He's such a great citizen. And why did he cheat so much with Hunter? Where's Hunter, by the way? Where's Hunter? Where is Hunter?
He's a good guy. He's a really good talker.
T-shirt. Where's Hunter? It's all my God. Now we have. It's called.
Not like what. Not like wonderful Don Jr. and Eric who go hunting animals in Africa and taking photos with dead elephants. They're really good guys.
Except for Anthony Weiner. I would rate Anthony's maybe even worse. Anthony, that was not good. For the last 4 years, I've been delivering the Hispanic Americans a message like they haven't heard for a long time. I'm fighting for school choice, right? School choice, big deal.
Any school better than the one you went to?
Hispanic-owned small businesses. We have great business people.
Great. Selling liquor. What a great career.
Let me recover my... Whoever did this microphone, don't pay him. I have a reputation for not paying, and it's a false reputation. When somebody does a lousy job,
Hey.
like a microphone,
Hey, Mommy, I want to go.
We're going soon.
Fly with the wind. I say, don't pay them.
I shouldn't pay
We
my.
love our incredible Hispanic American.
I'm going to learn from him. I'm not going to pay
We
anything.
have a lot of them here.
Don't pay for anything, right, Shelby? Let's not pay for anything.
Right, Mommy. Enough
We
of Trump.
achieved the lowest Hispanic in America, right? The lowest Hispanic American unemployment ever recorded, not even close. And we're getting back to this.
Because probably deported them.
The last number of months, 11.4 million, a record. People were hired. Joe Biden would obliterate every single thing that we've done. He's looking to do that. He's looking to obliterate our tax cuts. He wants to. So we gave tax cuts.
Oh, he reminds me of Jack Nicholson in The
He
Shining.
wants to end the tax cuts. He wants to end
Like a psychopath.
child tax credits. $1,000 per child. He wants to end them. Wiping out your small businesses with lockdowns, regulations, gutting your police departments and devastating your families.
I want to knock him down. Knock him down.
That's the biggest it's not going to happen. You know why it's not going to happen? Because he's not going to win. We can't have him. He will attack religious liberty and his running mate, the most liberal member of
Oh no, liberal is such a horrible thing, isn't it? To believe in other people's rights is a crime.